Welcome back, guys. Dudes and dudettes. We left off. We just left Menancia, with its capital at least. And, we're gonna go try to get to the next
Something
mountain.
feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I am on my guard. Oh, we got an R1.
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all.
I had a mask.
What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself. It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place.
Don't get careless!
Don't tell me!
Mega Ray! Stay still! I'm just so good with airborne targets!
We got fires!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Portal blade!
Shut up! Baby tiger blade!
Megasonic thrust! Castle! Rising Phoenix!
Raging Cascade!
Megasonic thrust!
Air thrust!
Be still!
One more!
You've got a knack for battle.
I'm still playing.
That's what I like to hear.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Well, looky here!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Infernal turret!
I'll heal
Be
you all!
still! Rising Phoenix!
Don't get in trouble again.
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said.
Freeze Lancer!
I need to be stronger.
All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart. When he slows down, that's our chance. Try harder.
It's like trying to keep up with a wall!
Can't get out of this.
Going in. Take this. Tiger Blade.
Take this.
Back into the fray!
Slash.
Annihilate!
Try this. Infernal Torrent. Here. Dazzle. Rising Phoenix. Here.
Take this!
Swallow Blade.
Flame of Fury!
Swallow Blade. Try this. Infernal Torrent. Dazzle. Rising Phoenix.
More for the stockpile!
Megasonic Thrust. Try harder. Swallow Blade. Try this. Infernal Torrent. Dazzle. Rising Phoenix. Swallow Blade. Lightning Thrust. Rising Phoenix.
Sleep now!
I thought you more defensively minded. Defense be a threat to me. So the best defense is a good offense.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Danon history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
I got it.
Got what?
I can chop up vegetable scraps and use them in the seasonings.
Should've known that's what it was gonna be about.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Woods don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Here! Lightning thrust!
There's raging cascade! Freeze blade! The first one! It's a duel of the eyes! The sky is mine! You got going in! Lightning strike!
Pesky airborne scoundrel!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
An asteroid?
That's my cue!
You pay for that! Shut him down! Rising Phoenix! Swallow blade! Inferno turret! Lightning thrust!
I'll heal you all! I've still got some fight left in me! Healing circle!
Swallow blade! Try this!
Dance in the
Inferno
wind!
turret!
And here! This'll come in handy!
Here!
You are in tip-top shape!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
Don't let ever say no!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Burn in hell!
Tiger blade!
Try this! Inferno turret!
Hate now!
It's too much.
Okay, here I go!
Do they not teach you to say thank you in Denver?
Not to a Renan, they don't.
Swallow blade! Try this! Inferno turret! Try harder!
One more!
Megatonic blade!
Thunder field! Raging cascade! Pierce evil! This freeze blade!
Swallow blade! Slide!
Astral energy!
I can feel my power growing!
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Try this! Inferno turret! Be still!
Tiger blade!
Rising Phoenix!
Here's the healing arm! One last hit!
This one's all mine!
This one's on
Swallow blade! Try this! Inferno turret!
Here goes! By the
Here!
power of water!
Come and face me! Slide! Try
Any more of this and I'll burn out.
Megasonic thrust!
Raging cascade!
Lightning thrust!
Pierce evil! I'll be saving this one!
Swallow blade!
Dance in the
Try
wind!
this! Inferno turret!
I'll be saving this one!
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't tip your hand, though.
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah, we used to run up and down the... slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Finally, some open space again.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah, there's lots of plants and wildlife here.
I know, and it all looks freaking delicious too!
Who said anything about eating them?
That turned out good, if I do say so myself. Good night, everyone. Well, off we go. I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Finally, some open space again.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's evil.
We got fire!
I've got it! My little marksman here!
All yours! Infernal turret!
You want me?
Come on! Defeated! Here! Megasonic thrust!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it. Now my clothes are ruined.
Megasonic thrust! Here! Infernal turret!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor!
Here, let me help.
That's Halo Blade!
Lightning orb! I feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Like moths to the flame.
Rising Phoenix! Infernal Current!
Blind freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than
No
done.
complaints here!
Megasonic Thrust!
Here, let me help. Going in. First aid!
Flaming Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Lightning orb!
Swallow Blade!
Alright, time!
Be still!
Sweet dreams!
Rising Phoenix!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
Stay, it's a part of you. Embrace it. And just like that, I'm back.
Now,
Start by holding the front.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work. This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Be still! Rising Phoenix! Swallow Blade!
Tiger Blade! Will this help? Make it red!
The airborne scoundrel! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Thrust!
Yeah!
Nice technique.
Too fast!
Stand back.
I'll trip it up. Try this! Infernal Current! Flaming Thrust! It's this it?
Don't leave me all alone here. That's it. Tiger Blade! I'll bring you back from just mine. Go in. One more. Tiger Blade!
I owe you one. Megasonic Thrust! Pierce!
Hey, look. Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Swallow Blade!
Ammo! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Thank you.
Megasonic
Tiger
Thrust!
Blade!
Try this! This is all mine! Castle!
Healing circle!
Rising Phoenix!
It's showtime!
Megasonic Thrust! Pierce!
One more!
Here!
Searing Gale! Pierce!
You've got a knack for that.
I still plan on training.
That's what I like to hear. These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Rising Phoenix! Lightning Thrust! Searing Gale! Pierce!
Everyone's still in one piece?
We got some good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time. Energy on their hands.
What's this thing?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Here's evil. Going in. This one's mine.
Eternal devastation!
I can't feel you forever. Look sharp.
Why is he human?
To stop you dying?
Dragon Form!
Searing flame. Reload. I'll be saving flame.
Eternal devastation!
Dragon flame. Reload.
Dragon Form! Dazzle!
On guard.
Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix!
This one's
Megasonic thrust!
going in. Flame of fury.
Megasonic thrust!
Glacial spear. Going in. Here's evil. Target flame.
Infernal torrent!
This one's mine.
This one's mine! Dazzle! Rising Phoenix! Here! Mega
This one's mine.
How much longer will our healing arts last?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
I was literally curing cancer right there. I spouted out the formula and my mic was muted, so we're screwed.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that.
We're screwed.
This one's
Well, I was saying
and more than over an album.
a lot of words, probably many words, that I'm not sure if I'm close kind to any of them. I don't think I'm close. Closer to
That's my
Endgame
cue.
Shut him down.
Elden Ring. Are you serious?
Flare demolition!
Can you hear me now?
Megasonic thrust!
In here.
It's so low.
I'll be
Rising Phoenix!
light
That's what it is. Good game. Okay,
I'll be saving this Tiger Blade. There. One more. All right. It's
Everyone hanging in there?
you're right. How the heck did this game get so freaking loud? Okay. Now, is that better? And ever since I upgraded OBS, I've been having problems. Serious problems. Okay, cool. And my, like, add-ons aren't even working on my OBS, which is stupid. Can you even hear the game now? Who wants to hear the game anyway? Just kidding. I don't even have enough CP to heal this guy. What the heck? I need a freaking... I need a campsite. We can't even camp in here. I gotta go back. Game is still louder than me? I'm in the yellow. Word to the wise, don't do software updates if everything's working. Here, let's try 12 dB. Is that better? It looks better. The game music is still
Through these
kinda loud,
lands
huh?
most verdant green, my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and
Should I
pristine.
turn it down more
What
of
is
the
it you
game?
see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
No, no, no. Don't be sorry. I'm happy that you're telling me this, because
Finally, some open space again.
I'm always concerned about audio. Okay, let me see. Let's try negative 15 dB. Is that better? Well, we've got to wait until we get into like a fight or something.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah.
I'll see you again tomorrow.
Still seems like it's kind of the same.
I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
Why? Alright, let me know if we need to put it down a little lower. I know, it was amazing. It was freaking amazing, and you missed it. Oh no, I didn't
We're in
want
for
to
a
fight
long
these guys.
slog with this one.
Try this!
Lightning condemned!
Try this more!
And again!
Back into the fray.
Eternal devastation!
This one's moving out. On guard.
We got fire!
I've got the blade.
All yours! Rising Phoenix!
Lightning condemned.
Try this! Tiger Throne Turret! Castle! Rising Phoenix!
Here's the evil.
Megaphone
Still
Drop!
seems like a little loud. Fight scene.
Rising Phoenix!
Here, go rush.
Did you just heal me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Solar Blade!
You guys are all over me.
Lightning Thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Going in.
Pierce!
There, on guard.
Megasonic Thrust!
Mega ray. I can feel my precision improving.
I'm gonna try to drop it down more. Just a little bit. Okay. Hopefully you can hear the cure for cancer now. I think we're good. We're gonna pass these guys up. They're gonna chase us. Ah, wait. I'm so lost. Dang it.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix!
I'll heal you all!
Eternal devastation!
Mind freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Megasonic thrust!
Healing zone! Sleep
So don't you usually hang on
I'm out! This one's mine!
Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying? Air thrust! Seems about right to me.
Alright, now let's try this cave. Pass these guys up if we can. Cure cancer from
I need
this
something
guy.
to eat.
Was so preoccupied dealing with the Zoogle, I slipped the bell. Make sure you don't make the same mistake as me. Well, who needs life alert when you got us? Am I right?
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Pierce evil! Tiger blade! Right here! I got you!
Rising Phoenix!
Dance in the wind! Laser ray!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Leave the enemy's arch to me.
No complaint here!
Tiger blade! Tiger blade!
Do like that new throw attack.
Blade!
Okay, this is not a throw attack.
Raging cascade! Tiger blade!
Triple slide or something like that.
Sealed by the power of water! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Try this!
That's it! Tiger blade! Here! This one's mine!
Eternal torrent!
Tiger blade!
And
Here's a healing
10 minutes.
Anything in order is all mine!
What? 10
These
minutes?
little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Air thrust!
I can feel my
Okay,
power
so you
growing.
couldn't hear me over the over the fighting there? Dang it. Okay. You lost your RC playing on a roof? Nice. It's like when you're playing basketball or and you lose the ball over the fence, but in this case you can't freaking get it. Alright, we are going to lower even more. It's like this lowering isn't even affecting anything. Heck, OBS, man. I'm at negative 18 dB. Let's try negative 25. Sorry. That was plus 25 dB. My bad. You're gonna have to get a ladder, Captain. Get a ladder and get up there and get it. Alright, let me know if the audio is hearable in the next fight. Or you can also just get good at flying it, too. You know, there's also that.
What's with that shining foe over there?
Don't crash land on rooftops.
We're in for a long slog with this one. Going in.
Rising
Big
Phoenix!
hit coming.
The shining enemies
Raging castle!
kind of like
Lightning thrust!
the volume makes okay now.
Now I can let loose.
Time to shine! Searing flame! Reload!
Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Tiger blade!
Inferno torrent! Be still! Rising Phoenix!
Leave me all alone here. Light up the dark! Alright, their arcs were interrupted.
I owed you one.
Lightning orbs!
Lightning orbs! Try this! Inferno torrent! Lightning thrust! Eternal devastation!
First aid!
Dragon swarm! Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix!
Sweep now! This'll come in handy! Time to
Try
let me
this!
help!
It's on!
First aid!
Be still! Rising Phoenix! Menancia thrust!
I'm only getting... This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Good to know my training is paying off.
Leveling up. Maybe I'm just low level. I'm at 2 CP now.
Go no further!
Not today! Lightning thrust! Rising Phoenix!
The resins take so much
This one's mine! Lightning
CP. Should I risk it? Not using the
Make it
item?
rain!
Megasphere! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Megasonic thrust!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
This one's mine!
Castle! Rising Phoenix!
Run away!
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Aren't you supposed to heal my wounds? What the heck? Well,
Hey,
okay,
new
that was
equipment!
worth it. Because that is a robe. Let's go rest again. Holy crap.
You finally made it.
Did I pick up
Judging by
anything
this-
that I can
Stench.
craft? Nope. Ooh. It's not bad. That too. I just crafted these though. Oh no. I'm gonna have to wait. I wish there was more gold in this game. Gold is so freaking rare.
I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Oh, we got a ranch. Do ranch stuff. Chickens. Beef and chickens. Get some Get some chickens in there again. How do we get that rat? I see a rat in with the... with the horses. Ah, whatever. Whatever.
Want something to munch on, Hoodle?
Yes. Give Hoodle some supper. Defense up. Omelet. Omelet's tasty.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
Well, I'll eat it. Ooh, we get to talk.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch
We're
tonight.
now
It's okay.
closer to Kasara. We've got 963 burning a hole in our pocket here. Fang Bolero. AG restored upon enemy defeat. Maybe we should just do Meiji restoration stuff. There's one for 560 and one for 800. Let's just do this one. Let's just get it. Get it. Ooh, 1200 here. Midair jump sounds cool. Allows you to jump once in midair. Okay.
Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Oh, I forgot my toothbrush.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Try to avoid as many enemies as possible. Barely squeaked by there. Alright, now we want to go this way, I think.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Can you take care of that?
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Glacial Spear!
An astral arts?
That's my cue!
One more!
Shut him down!
Mega Sonic Thrust! Here!
Who wants to come on?
Flaming Meteor!
Mega Ray! Seal!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
That firepower of yours is really something.
I could say the same.
Well, what I could do is when some guys are low on HP, I can bring in other guys, but the CP remains the same. That's the problem. Okay. It's all about the CP. You know me.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Raging Seal!
Eternal Devastation!
This one's mine! One more! Let me help you! Tiger Blade!
We've got flyers.
I've got this! Let him march
Yeah,
and handle it!
freaking
All yours.
heal.
Sleep now!
The enemy wields
And
arms
just like that, I'm
We'll
back
soon
in.
find out.
Start by holding the front line. No sooner said than done.
Magic is back! Blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Searing Flame! Reload! Art expert coming through! Now! Here I go!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
Glacial Spear! Dynasty Supernova! Light Astral Lightning Breeze Lancer! This is barely target practice. Then why bother fighting them? Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Okay. I think I've been using the wrong arts, and that's my problem. What does the square sword in the square mean? Let's do some more testing on these. Alright, we want to go down this way.
Guess I misread the landing.
Does that even hurt us? Cutscene.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Elde Menancia of its enemies and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you?
A giant
That's help
ass
enough.
shield.
Is it though?
Come on now.
Sometimes
We all
I
know
wish
this.
there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
As long as it's me.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all
Just
staying
have to cook
healthy and
for us,
eating
then.
right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Lesson in manners. Let's listen.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed.
What etiquette?
To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we
Manners.
really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
Hey.
What do you want us to do?
Why don't you
We
tell
were
us what you
slaves.
really think?
We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required
Moreover.
it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for
He's
all my
reasonable, it
espousing the
sounds
virtues
like.
of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe
He's
you two
quite
would still
adamant in
benefit
his
from
belief.
learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Sure you would.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Alright, he's gonna be that guy. What's going on?
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. Think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I'm gonna go sit down here on this rock.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
What? Fucking ninja.
Been looking for you.
The heck is this?
What?
He's got some mad skills. Teamwork. I like the teamwork.
He's tough.
Who are you? Said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting?
Mysterious sword.
Who even are you?
Explosive Rider!
Here's the Komodo! You have the one! I'll bring you down! Look sharp!
Already dead.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Rising Phoenix!
Healing Circle!
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done. Going in! This one's mine!
Healing Circle!
Literally should have saved it.
Can't be happening.
Stay away from my friend! Here.
Let's get you all tucked away.
Can't move!
Alright, let me out of here!
Cover the caster.
On guard!
Stand in the wind. Air thrust.
On guard! Take this!
Die. Dude, that was a sliver of his life.
Blocking!
Shining supernova. Raging cascade. Shield. Blech. That's quite.
Peach gel. Look at
Lightning condemned. Thunder
that.
blade.
Don't use freaking items.
Take care of
Finished?
Am I sure? Let's try it again.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Dazzle!
Enjoy.
Who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
Speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
The HP he takes off is like ridiculous.
Denied! Here's a healing arm.
Take this.
Alright.
Die.
Where was I? Lightning! I never miss! Raging
Devastation!
Enjoy. Here goes! There! Go ahead! In the wind! Mega ray! Feel! Hold on!
Take this.
You paid for that!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Okay.
Dance in the wind!
I think
I owe you one.
Look sharp!
Fall.
Try
Lightning
harder!
condemned!
Dragon Form!
Look sharp! One more! Tiger blade!
Swallow Blade! Try this!
Reload!
Infernal Torrent!
Raging
Lightning
meteor!
Thrust! Dazzle! Be still! Here I go! Swallow Blade! Try this! Infernal Torrent!
Let me help. Sleep now. No. Don't leave me all alone
Slide!
here.
Try this!
Over. This is bad. Real bad.
Stay calm. You need to keep a level head.
Right.
Oh, she can heal.
Calm and well. Nice and calm.
Fall.
Look sharp. The power of light. All right. Much better.
Oh, she's got some good skills with that shield.
Going in. One more. Look sharp.
Fall.
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolisher! An outstanding effect. This one's mine.
Fall.
Going in. One more.
Fool.
Flaming meteor. Absorb.
Fall.
This one's mine.
The heck? Always scream before you attack. He's got mad skills. You made Hoodle angry. Oh, almost killed Hoodle? What the heck? He dodges the bullet. I'm great quitting right now.
Is
Shoot
that
him.
all that you've got? Very well. Then die.
What, it shot him in the face and did nothing? Gonna break his mask?
A wretch like you?
What?
next time.
Okay, it's a cool teleport skill.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen,
Shion!
thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Didn't she just get freaking stabbed?
So am I.
The heck? Now I'm confused how she's living.
It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
It's a vision? The vision of his past or something?
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Good idea, dude.
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Nias, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can. Can't you?
Of course. Like everyone else.
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me.
What kind of question
but
is
even
that?
you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
He's in love with you, dude. Can you guys get a room or something? Jesus. go this. Let's finish this mountain first before we continue on. Kill these.
Don't get careless. Give
I
up.
have 1 HP. What the heck?
I'm already on the way.
Oh, he's dead.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. This one's mine.
Are you gonna freaking... Thank you.
And more of this and I'll burn out.
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Now!
All yours, Kisara.
This one's mine!
Do you still have enough energy for healing?
Honestly, I'm a little worse for wear.
Hey, look at that enemy! It's shining!
It's harder. Fuck. Alright, let's kill it. We'll either die or whatever.
Gotta break through. Mega Pit Time!
This one's mine!
Tiger Blade! Get you all tucked away!
Burn!
It's a duel beyond!
Rising Phoenix! He's got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Make it rain! Shoot! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
They've really got us on the ropes.
I'm hit.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. Don't get careless.
Don't tell me!
I never miss. One more. Tiger Blade. Dance in the wind. Glacial Spear. Pierce the
Don't
eagle.
worry, I've got plenty to go around.
Tiger Blade.
Flying freak!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Nicole!
Get out of the fucking way! Just fuck.
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Breath! Here goes! Break some fights are better left unfought!
Ridiculous. This is the first place that I've had to do this. Keep going
Finally.
backwards.
If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
5,000 gold.
Everything's going pretty well so far.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow. Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Danans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant.
Alright, what are we gonna eat? What we're gonna eat, guys? Defense? Rare or rate up? Defense. Elemental D. Elemental D up S. Elemental D up T. Let's just use that, I guess.
This is great. The taste and aroma will blow everyone away.
Pretty nasty, isn't it?
I'll see you again tomorrow. I think we've rested long enough. Let's keep moving.
I think we have to.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Spent so much time in this freaking place. Dang it.
long slog with this one. This one's mine.
Dragon Swarm!
Going in.
You got fire!
I've got it. Let him water him.
All yours!
This one's mine.
Explosive ring!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Raging Cascade! I'm only getting the going in.
Lightning Strike! Lightning Phoenix!
Graviton Field!
Dragon Swarm!
Here's a hit!
Explosive ring! Now I can let loose.
Tiger Blade!
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still strapped.
What levels am I at now?
To be.
Why doesn't it say my levels? Or does it say? Okay, levels. 24.
On par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
Guess I misread the landing.
An opponent like this should be easy. Try this! Explosive ring!
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
I hate this fucking
Dragon Swarm!
Flying free!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Try this! Inferno Turret!
The enemy will arc too.
We'll soon see about
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Annihilation!
Dragon Swarm!
Tiger Blade! I'll heal you all!
Dragon Swarm! Try this! Explosive ring!
Tiger Blade! Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Dragon
Tiger
Swarm!
Blade!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Tiger Blade!
Megasonic Thrust! I owe you one. Rising Phoenix! Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo! This one's mine!
Explosive
Tiger Blade!
ring!
Lightning off! Now! Annihilation! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Came here looking for food and weapons, but it's nothing but Zoogles around here. Not that I have anything to worry about because of you now. Stone. That probably gives me something good. Let's see what's at the top of this hill. Finally, we get a fast travel point at least.
What's that big tower over there?
Let's get out.
You guys want to rest here?
That old tower and the ridge it stands on have long since been overrun with Zoogles. I'd only venture up if you know exactly what you're doing. Alright, what do we got? What can we make now? Still the same shit. Oh, we got a nice item, I guess not.
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Sorry for rambling on so much about my past earlier.
Don't sweat it. It was fun hearing you reminisce about the good old days.
Come on, you don't have to pretend with me. I know I can tend to go on sometimes, when it comes to my brother.
You said it, not me. Anyway, I don't think it's something for you to be embarrassed about.
Hey, Alphen. When you were a kid, was there ever a time when you had to bury someone younger than you?
Well, it's hard to say. I'm guessing that you have, though.
Yeah. During the previous crown contest, with the Lord before Dohalim. Life back then was truly hell. I think that's why I tried to ignore what Miguel was telling me for so long. Because I was afraid of going back to such a dark time. Of losing hope. I wanted to believe in our paradise so much that I doubted the one person I should have trusted most. I don't blame blame Dohalim for that. I simply didn't want to face facts. And I ended up trying to project my ideals onto everyone else.
It's strange. Whenever you and Dohalim talk about Menancia, it's always like it's some big failure. We're talking about fixing 300 years worth of damage here. Isn't it a bit optimistic to think it was all going to be resolved after only 5?
You might be right. Maybe it was a mistake when Menancia... No. When I decided to stop seeing the darkness in our society. I have to admit the truth. To myself, first of all. I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Rise and shine. We're almost ready to leave.
Saraga.
Guess I misread the landing. There.
That's better. See a star over there. Star.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah,
They look
this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris. Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened. Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep.
That's
If
what
it
we
stays
mean,
lit,
dude.
we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
He's just asking for feathers. It's not like he's gonna ask you to kill the animal. It's kind of silly. Kinda silly. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
Cat.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
There's always something going on in the forest, man. Let's save it. Maybe we don't want to go there first.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
There ain't shit. Oh, cutscene.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us
Stop
surrounded.
moving.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous,
One
isn't
the
he?
same.
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you. I'm Bayfong, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Give me that chest. Give me that chicken. These are the headquarters of the Darkwings. Right now, these are temporary accommodations. At some point, I imagine we'll build something better and move into that. Alright guys, I am gonna call it here today. I will be back with more Tales on Monday. I will be streaming Elden Ring on the weekend. Have a good one. Hope to see you Saturday.